Muslims today stand at a crossroads of faith and modernity. This dilemma is not a conflict between Islam and the modern world. It is a challenge faced by individuals as they navigate their faith in a rapidly changing society. At its core, the modern Muslim dilemma revolves around the question of identity. Who am I as a Muslim in today's world? How do I reconcile my faith with the complexities of modern life? The Muslim community is not monolithic. It encompasses a vast spectrum of cultures, traditions, and interpretations of Islam. This diversity, while a source of richness and strength, also contributes to the complexities of the modern Muslim experience. One of the most significant aspects of the modern Muslim dilemma is the struggle with identity. Muslims, like all individuals, possess multifaceted identities shaped by their faith, culture, upbringing, and personal experiences. For many Muslims, especially those living in Western societies, there is a constant need to reconcile their Muslim identity with their sense of belonging to a larger, often secular society. This can lead to internal conflicts as individuals strive to find their place in a world that may not always understand or accept their beliefs and practices. The challenge of identity is further compounded by the diversity within Muslim communities themselves. Muslims come from a wide range of ethnic, cultural, and socio-economic backgrounds, leading to a spectrum of interpretations and expressions of Islam. Navigating this tapestry of identities requires a delicate balance. It demands that individuals embrace the richness of their heritage, while engaging critically with their faith and its application in a modern context. The modern Muslim dilemma is often characterized by a generational divide. Younger generations, raised in a more interconnected and globalized world, may have different perspectives and priorities than their parents or grandparents. This generational gap can manifest in various aspects of life, from religious interpretations and practices to social and cultural norms. Older generations may hold on to traditional values and interpretations of Islam that they believe are essential for preserving their faith and culture. Younger generations, while still valuing their faith, may seek more progressive interpretations that align with their modern realities. They may question traditional norms, advocate for social justice, and prioritize critical thinking and intellectual exploration within the framework of their faith. This generational divide, while potentially challenging, also presents an opportunity for growth and renewal. Open and honest dialogue between generations is crucial to bridge the gap and find common ground. Ultimately, bridging this generational divide requires empathy, understanding, and a willingness to embrace the evolving nature of faith. Section 4. Societal Pressures and Expectations. Balancing faith with external influences. The modern Muslim dilemma is not confined to internal struggles of identity and generational differences. External pressures and societal expectations play a significant role in shaping the experiences of Muslims, particularly in Western societies. Muslims often find themselves navigating a complex landscape where their faith is subject to scrutiny, prejudice, and misconceptions. The rise of Islamophobia and anti-Muslim sentiment in recent years has created a climate of fear and suspicion for many Muslims. They may face discrimination in housing, employment, or education based solely on their religious beliefs. This can lead to feelings of alienation, marginalization, and a sense of not belonging. Navigating this landscape requires resilience, courage, and a commitment to challenging prejudice and fostering understanding. Section 5. Islam in the West. Confronting misconceptions and fostering understanding. The presence of Islam in the West is often framed as a clash of civilizations. This narrative, fueled by fear and misunderstanding, ignores the rich history of Muslim communities in the West and their contributions to society. One of the most pervasive misconceptions about Islam is its association with violence and terrorism. This harmful stereotype ignores the diversity within the Muslim world and the millions of Muslims who condemn violence and extremism. Another common misconception is the portrayal of Islam as a religion that oppresses women. This generalization disregards the rich history of female scholarship and leadership within Islam and the diverse experiences of Muslim women globally. Confronting these misconceptions requires a multi-pronged approach, including active involvement in public discourse and interfaith dialogue. Section 6. Seeking Harmony. Balancing religious observance with secular life. A significant aspect of the modern Muslim dilemma involves finding a balance between religious observance and secular life. For many Muslims, their faith is not confined to private rituals or mosque attendance. It permeates all aspects of their lives, influencing their values, ethics, and interactions with others. This holistic approach to faith can sometimes clash with the secular nature of certain spaces, leading to questions about accommodation, representation, and the boundaries between public and private life. Finding this balance requires a nuanced understanding of both one's faith and the societal norms of the secular world. It involves navigating situations where religious practices may intersect with workplace policies, social gatherings, or public expressions of identity. This navigation requires open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to find common ground without compromising one's core values. Section 7. Resilience and Hope, Empowering Muslim Communities in the 21st Century. Despite the challenges and complexities of the modern Muslim dilemma, there is much reason for hope and optimism. Muslim communities around the world are demonstrating remarkable resilience, drawing strength from their faith and working together to address the challenges they face. One of the most inspiring aspects of Muslim communities is their commitment to social justice and community service. Inspired by the Islamic principles of compassion, charity, and standing up for the oppressed, Muslims are actively involved in initiatives that address poverty, inequality, and injustice. These efforts demonstrate the positive contributions of Muslims to their communities and challenge negative stereotypes. Another source of hope lies in the growing intellectual and spiritual vibrancy within Muslim communities. Scholars, activists, and artists are engaging critically with their faith,